For what purpose does the gentleman from Missouri rise?
Mr. Chairman, I rise and ask for unanimous consent to address the body for 5 minutes.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, in 2003, I was teaching at the Block School of Business at the University of Missouri in Kansas City, serving as a talk radio show host on NPR and pastoring a congregation. I received a phone call from Congressman Ike Skelton, who began the request for me to give up my peaceful and loving life to run for Congress as my predecessor, Karen McCarthy, had decided not to seek re-election. I chose in large part to pursue this office at the request of Congressman Ike Skelton. Mr. Chairman, I have 3 sisters whom I love dearly. From the age of about 3 to about 7, I made requests repeatedly to my parents for a brother. I'm not even sure I knew how that brother could come into existence, but I made the request nonetheless. And that never happened. But I can say here in this chamber, Mr. Speaker, that if I had a brother, I would like for his name to have been Ike. If I had a brother, I would like for him to have had the patience, the intellect, and the spirit of Ike Skelton. There is very little secret around our home who is the favorite congressman for my 7-year-old grandson, Isaac Cleaver. And one of the great delights of his life has already been, and probably the older he gets, the more significant it will be, of having introduced Congressman Ike Skelton at an event at Royal Stadium. In that introduction, he said that Ike Skelton was named after him. And in our household, from my wife, Diane, all the way to little Ike, we all have great admiration and love for Ike Skelton and his family. It will be difficult to roam these halls and not see Ike Skelton, or come into this hallowed room and not look at the seat where he usually sat and where the Missouri delegation would, from time to time, gather around him. I have said to him and to others in his presence that this man has the ability to walk with kings and presidents and not lose the common touch. As chairman of the Armed Services Committee, Ike Skelton was one of the most influential human beings, not only in this country but in the world, the most revered member of Congress by the military of the United States of America. And yet, any member of Congress, and frankly from either side of the aisle, could stop Ike Skelton and hold a conversation. he never, ever lost the common touch. It will be difficult for me not to see him in this place. I speak of the man, Ike Skelton, from Lexington, Missouri. And I speak of a man whose career in this body will be recorded by historians as a majestic moment for the military of the United States of America. I yield back the balance of my time, Mr. Speaker, because I think Ike Skelton deserves far more eloquence than I can present. And hopefully a combination of everything we say will match in some small way the elegance in which he served in Congress.